Good afternoon, Augusta University. It is Wednesday, October 26, 2022. I'm Kolbe Dolin.
And I'm Rose Brannigan. With fall 2022 semester reaching its midpoint, mental health awareness has become increasingly important as students work through course midterms.
Augusta University provides student counseling services to help combat the increasing stress levels of American college students. Students experience varying levels of stress due to multiple daily tasks, from work and family duties, as well as anxiety to keep up with grades. Kayla Floyd shows us how AU helps students manage their stress.
Stress is at its highest point in American history. According to the Fortune, while it is prevalent among college students today, with 3 in 5 of them meeting the criteria for mental health diagnosis, often related to stress. A large combination of factors, from food insecurity to relationship problems, can cause the stress to bubble over. Struggling with stress, on average, about 35% of college students face food insecurity. School becomes much harder to handle when the basic needs of students are not being met. Dr. Melanie Wilcox says a change in culture would be beneficial in the reduction of stress in students.
We really need to try to strive for more of an overall culture of care. And, folks on campus need to understand that we need to be flexible and caring with students where possible. The students do also need to try to take steps toward protecting their mental and physical health.
Students at Augusta University can start managing their stress by visiting student counseling and psychological services. For more information and resources, visit augusta.edu/counseling.
Another great way to ease the stress of midterms, attend an Augusta University event like the unveiling of an old Civil War guardhouse.
The Augusta University Guardhouse held its opening reception on October 20th, where it presented a special exhibit, Jaguar Journey, The Rise of the Jaguar. Lisa Armstrong gives us a history lesson about two universities becoming one.
Augusta University offers many opportunities to be involved here on campus. One of these opportunities comes in the form of the Guardhouse Museum opening this past Thursday, October 20th. The museum will have exhibits that elaborate on the history of the Augusta University College, the two universities that it was before the merger took place, and also the history of the Augusta Arsenal that the Somerville campus rests on.
I've been working on developing the exhibitions and planning for the opening event as well as future events. And so this initial exhibition is focusing on just the general history of the two universities.
The newest exhibit opening at the Guardhouse is called Rising Jaguar, and it's the first in a series of 3 coming to Augusta University over these next few years.
We had this big merger, of the medical college and Augusta State. And so I like the idea of creating an exhibit about both and how their histories are intertwined.
This new exhibit brings light to AU's mysterious origins. The exhibits contain objects like a 12-pound cannonball, a reproduction of the Liberty Bell, and medicinal bottles from the Arsenal Hospital.
And we've added a timeline and some additional objects in the cases that were excavated here on campus. And so that was a lot of fun. And then we developed a new exhibition about Augusta University history. So it's called Rise of the Jaguar.
Students can look forward to learning more about Augusta University campus history by going to the museum and going to see one of the newest exhibitions, Rising Jaguar, which goes into a little bit of depth about the history of Augusta University.
Yeah, we've been working hard on it, and I think it's going to be a great way to build the AU community.
The Guardhouse Museum will be open Mondays through Fridays or by appointments made to schedule a tour, which can be done simply by shooting an email to Professor Thompson directly. There will also be virtual tours for the History Walk so that people who aren't able to come out and visit physically can still see the exhibits and engage online.
Thank you, Lisa. Up next, we're serving a story about the Augusta University women's volleyball team that you won't want to pass by.
And we're shining a spotlight on Augusta University's cinema series, preparing to show scary movies for the spooky season. More Jag stories to come right after this short break.
Welcome back, Augusta University. I'm Mia Dickens.
And I'm Arionna Gantt. To welcome you all back, we are taking a dive into the women's volleyball team because they are rallying together for more wins.
The team is working to come out on top for a 5th Peach Belt Conference title, despite having the obstacle of bringing in new team members. Michael Webb gives us the inside scoop on how the women's volleyball team is preparing to continue coming out on top.
The Augusta University women's volleyball team has been on a roll this season. The team is currently at a high ranking in the Peach Belt Conference. They look to continue getting better as they go into the second half of the season.
After bringing in 9 new players this season, this year's volleyball team has made their primary focus on bonding and making sure everybody's on the same page.
A lot of the times the girls just kind of get together and they'll have like dinner nights, movie nights, pizza nights, or they'll go hang out on the weekends. So we like to let a lot of the team bonding happen authentically as well.
The success that they've had this season has come from working on adjustments and trying to get better each game, which is important while having an almost brand new team.
Well, we've established a culture here. Basically, we figured out how to win, and we know how to win, and we know what it takes to win, to bring home the W. So bringing in 9 new players, it was key to kind of get everyone on the same page and get everyone to buy in. And so just establishing that first day of saying, this is AU volleyball, and this is how we function from start to finish, whether it's in practices or how we go against game prep and how we compete. Our play speaks volumes for itself. So when you come out on top, it takes care of itself. So it's great to be ranked number 1 right now. If we can finish that way for a regular season, that would be awesome, because that's one of our goals, is to win the outright conference season.
The volleyball team has won 4 consecutive Peach Belt Conference titles. So will they win another one this season? We'll find out. In the meantime, make sure to come show your support as the team faces Lander University at home Tuesday, November 1st at 6 o'clock.
Thank you, Micah, for that story. Speaking of wins here at Augusta University, the Cinema Series offers free movie showings that cannot be beat.
The Cinema Series is showing 2 movies on October 29th, just in time for Halloween. Nate Walters will now give us details on the history of the Cinema Series and a glimpse into what it'll be showing.
With midterms coming to an end, students might be looking for a way to relax. And what better way to do that than to watch a good movie at Augusta University's Cinema Series? The Cinema Series, founded in the 1970s, provides Augusta University students with a free movie every month at the Maxwell Theater. From very controversial films like Memoria to Dreamstop animation films such as Alice, the Cinema Series shows a selection of unique films you wouldn't be able to find at your local theater.
The real hope for me is that when people come to the Cinema Series, that they're able to experience cinema on the big screen as it was meant to be seen. In a communal setting where people are laughing and sighing and experiencing these films together.
On October 29th, the Cinema Series will be showing 2 vampire movies in honor of the spooky holiday. The first film, Let the Right One In, will be showing at 7 p.m., and the second film, Twilight, will be showing at 9 p.m. These films both present a unique and interesting way to look at vampires and is sure to spark some interesting conversation among friends.
Thank you, Nate, for sharing information with us about the Cinema Series. It sounds like an exciting opportunity, and that's all we have for you today. Once again, I'm Mia Dickens.
And I'm Arionna Gantt. See you next time.